would you like to hear from an experienced web TV producer? How would you like to hear about having fun and doing what you have always wanted to do? How would you like to have a taste of some of the most delicious dishes in Connecticut? Today's guest will talk about these and other unique experiences in his job as director and producer of Canal Sabor, a web channel tailored to the interests of the Hispanic community in the tri-state area. The Humanities Communication Arts Department at Norwalk Community College presents The New Directors, the show that introduces you to television's future writers and directing personalities. And now join our host, Brendan, to meet the next new director.
Thank you for joining us for today's edition of The New Directors. All the people involved with this program are students in the television production course and are directing, switching, controlling audio, operating cameras, and acting as talent for the first time today. The guests you're about to meet are students who, when on camera, are behind the scenes working hard to bring this program to you with as few mistakes as possible. Each student will write and direct 4 different productions. This program will give them the chance to talk about themselves, the productions they have completed, and give you the chance to get to know them and watch their progress throughout the semester. Our guest today is an NCC student in the film and TV production course, and a person who has been part of the web TV channel project called Canal Sabor, when he collaborated as director and producer. Now, I would like you to meet our guest today, Juan C. Gomez.
Hey, what's up? All right.
Okay. Getting straight to it. So we know you had a chance on the web TV channel Canal Sabor. What can you tell us about it?
Oh, well, that's one of the greatest experiences I ever had. Like, it was fantastic. Back in 2009, we got together with some friends and we started to think how we can contribute to the Hispanic community, how with our talents. And we came up with a team of around 5-6 people. And we started to say oh, okay, let's go to do something with I like to direct, I like to produce something. I have another friend who, he had he has experience as a videographer, and another friend, he will be the executive producer. He was the one who provide us with the income and some of the technical support, as we can see right now. So we start to create what kind of shows we can help to the community, how can we contribute. So right now it's showing it was our main show. It was called A La Carta with Cata. It's A La Carte with Cata. It was like a restaurant guide through the whole state. So we will go, right now is showing Brasitas, which is a fusion restaurant. It's combined Latin American food from Colombia, Brazil, all this. It was really nice, and one of the main things, you get to eat a lot. So I really enjoyed that, because all the owners and all the, we get to know all different chefs, and they really treat us really well. And yeah, so we did around, that was our main show, A La Carta with Cata, but we also had some religious TV shows also, and some immigration shows. And yeah, we will go all over the state. Right now, this is with Chef Luis. This is he's located in New Canaan, and oh my God, he's really good cook. Top of the line. It was all fine dining restaurants, and Kata, she's a great host. She was really outgoing person. She has a really good personality, and actually she was one of who helped me also with my Orange project too. She likes to modeling and acting and all that, and yeah, and the only sad thing, we have to stop doing it because we lack the income right now to just keep going with it. But who knows? Maybe in the near future we'll we'll bring it back.
Sounds exciting. The food looked delicious. Could you tell us why you took the TV production course?
Oh yeah, I want to learn how to use Avid. I want to learn how to direct, which is what I wanted to do when we finished our TV production program, and also how to, the proper use of cameras. That's the main thing.
looking at it. So, what are some of the most useful things you learned in the TV production course?
Oh, a lot of stuff I learned through the whole semester. One of the main things like composition, which is for me is like the most important thing. Like if you want to make pictures, because you have to keep in mind for good composition, there's certain rules that you have to keep in mind, like the rule of thirds. That's when you break your picture into in thirds, horizontal and vertical lines. And okay, the other one of the things is like simplifying. Like you have to simplify the object. You have to get closer to it, change the angle, the height of the camera. Like look for the lines, emotional lines, like lines of grace or C-shaped lines. Also depth of field, which is you know, how much the object is in focus within the Z-axis. And I learned about the iris, which controls the amount of light with enter into the lens, and with the f-stop it controls the, you know, through the f-stop numbers it controls how much light you get into the film. Also the elements of exposure, which is there's three elements who controls exposure, which are the ISO, the transducers, the shutter speed. This is like, you know, how much, you know, how fast, you know, let the the light strike into the film, and you know, on the f-stop, which is the quantity of light into the transducer. Also very important to know, like the definition of a normal lens, which is given by the dimension of the film, which is 1 by 1.5. Yeah, one of the most also important things is keep in mind the headroom, have proper headroom, and nose room, you know, and you know, the basic types of shots. Long shot, extreme long shot, medium shot, close up, extreme close up, and you know, all that kind of stuff.
That's a lot of stuff. Can you please tell us about your learning project and your sequence project? You got your fall project and your orange project. Can you tell us a little bit about those?
Oh, sure. Yeah, we're gonna start to see it right now in the screen. I'll tell you a little bit about it. Our first one, yeah, this is our learning project. This is our first project we did outside in campus. It was how to we practice every, like, the basic shots. Like you can see like different height, camera height. Like we practice the long shot, medium shot, like telephoto position, like get closer to the subject, like profile, over the shoulder. And this one right now is our second project. Is the campus story. So in this one we get to practice all what we learned in the learning project, and so we apply everything we use, like see the medium shot. There's an extreme long shot, the clean entrance, clean exit, and you know, we told the story like with everything we learned in previous. This right now is my orange project. It was really fun to do, especially because we made a mask made out of orange peels. It was really fun doing it because it took us a long time just for that, for the mask, which is like the main character. You can see a little bit about it. It was like about 2 weeks in order to do that. And this one is my fall project. I did it like the first image you see is my little daughter. I want to include it, and you can see like in the fall project we apply everything we learned with the composition, and we try to do the this continuous zoom ins and zoom out. We try to do the converging lines, you can see right now.
Now, can you tell us about your best project?
Yeah, sure. The best project I consider is the Orange project. And as you can see right now, try to apply everything we seen through the semester. So you can see, like, try to avoid the jump cuts. So you try to change the angle and the distance of your camera. And it was really fun because I tried to include like some suspense, some comedy, some we really enjoyed a lot, like, doing this. We try to be creative, try to do some special effects with things we had, and try to apply everything, like the proper headroom. And I hope everybody is going to enjoy this. We have a lot of fun doing it.
Make the mask.
And it was really fun.
Okay, you mentioned the variety of things you have learned in this course. What was the most important and interesting thing you learned, and how are you going to put it to use?
Editing is how to use Avid, because in the future, like, for if you want to do like your own projects and all that, I would like to do like some kind of like film. So I think it will be the most useful things that is being provided during this course. That, and the storyboard. Yes. The storyboard is fantastic. It's really helpful. So I hope I can apply it in the future.
Wow.
Yeah.
Today we got to meet someone who shared with us his earliest experiences as a producer and a director. He hopes to apply what he has learned at NCC to create new TV or film projects in the near future. I would like to thank our host, Juan, our guest, Juan, for joining us today. We hope you enjoyed meeting some of television's future directors, and we hope you will continue to view us each week and watch our progress. Thank you, and have a good day.
Thank you.
So that was. It was almost short.
This has been The New Directors with your host Brendan, directed by Claire. I'm your announcer, Eric. The New Directors is a Norwalk Community College student production.